You are entering the Urban Suite. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about mental health. Let's talk about urban issues plaguing our community with Dr. Lisa LaCon. Let's talk about urban issues plaguing our community with Dr. Lisa LaCon.
With Dr. Lisa.
Let's talk about sex.
all know my and I like to make that like you said, in your way.
Let's talk about mental health.
Hello, my urban knights. How are you all doing tonight? Oh my goodness, you are here live on a Friday night in the Urban Suite with Dr. Lisa LaCon. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are safe out there. Listen, we have a special show tonight because my urbanites, you all know that I usually don't come on Fridays, but I had to for this. I had to come on board. I had to come into the Urban Suite on this Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I am so excited about our guest. Listen, I was so impressed by him. I'm telling you, he is a phenomenal artist. And let me tell you, when you meet him, you will think the same thing also. Phenomenal. But before we begin, I have to do some housekeeping things. And I have to say that Urban Tunes for Change is sponsored by Blessed Ministries. We are the workforce development agency serving residents of New Jersey. And for more information about who we are, our website is www.bmiworks.org. It is www.bmiworks.org. We work with those under the supervision of parole to help them get employment. We work with adults with disabilities to help them get employment. We work with youth with disabilities. We work with people receiving food stamps, general assistance to help them become employed. But tonight, listen, I need you all to come on in. Come on into the Urban Suite, because you're going to meet this phenomenal artist. He's a musician, producer, singer, songwriter, everything. And when I first met him, there were 3 words that came to mind: bold, black, and he is blind. So listen, without further ado, I'm going to bring Mr. Jaleel Knight in the Urban Suite. And then I'm going to air the full interview that was done several months ago. All right. So hold up, you guys. Here we go. Hello there.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, my goodness. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. So welcome into the Urban Suite.
Okay, it look good in here.
Oh, thank you. All right. Listen, I have to say, you are the first man in the Urban Suite, so I have to ring my bell.
Ring the bell.
Yeah. You're the first man in the Urban Suite.
Hey, I appreciate you for having me.
Oh, man, thank you for coming on board. So listen, I met you a couple of months ago, and I was so impressed with you. I really was, on so many levels. So tell my audience and some of your audience exactly who you are without going too much into detail, because we're going to show the full interview tonight in the Urban Suite.
Okay, cool. Well, my name is Jaleel Knight, aka the Trap Stevie Wonder, or hip hop's answer to Stevie Wonder. And I'm a singer / songwriter / producer. And yeah, I'm from Baltimore City.
Oh, so be more. We have Baltimore people who out here. Let's see, we have some kind of comment. So what we're going to do, we're going to go, hi guys. Hi, Mogul Media says hi. So yes, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a little fun. Wait a minute now. What are you drinking?
Oh, wait a minute. That's your little, you know what I'm saying?
I was going to bring my drink, but then I said, no, I have to have a clear head tonight. It's Friday night. I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to ask you too many questions that may not be appropriate if I have a little drinky drink. So I said, no drinky drink for me.
Oh, you ask me whatever.
What you say?
You ask me whatever. I'm with all the smoke. Our last interview, I was tired. I was sleepy and everything. I'm up this time.
Oh, good. Because the last time we met, you had come off the heels of shooting a video
for 12 hours.
Well, tell us about that. What was the song, the video? Is it out now?
Yeah, it's Throwaway. It's the Throwaway song. It's 274,000 views right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was like 97 degrees out there.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, but I'm the real MVPs is really my guys though, because they kind of like they was like the stars. I was just there.
Uh-huh.
And they kind of held it down, you know. My man had to call out of work and everything because his legs, back, knees, whatever else. And listen, I wasn't even doing half the work they was doing, and my back was hurting. But I just wanted to be out there because they was doing some work, so I would make it look like I was doing something.
Now, in one of those videos, I saw you driving. Was that the video?
Yeah. That was that. I was trying to get my L's, you know. And I don't like that. It was a perfect time for me to work on my skill because I knew that once the video come out, that my driving instructor was. No, I'm joking. No.
So we have Tyrone Vasquez. He came into the Urban Suite. He said he's a big supporter of you. So shout out to Tyrone Vasquez. You know Tyrone?
Yeah. I know. That's the homie. What's up, bro?
Yeah, so they're coming on in. They're coming on in into the Urban Suite. So do you want your audience to know anything else before we show this live?
I mean, I kind of like depict everything in that interview, though. So, I mean, you can,
right.
Well, you can have them ask me questions, whatever, because it might be something they want to know that I might not have covered in that interview. So,
right. So what we're going to do after the interview, we're going to come back and then ask your questions, things that may need to be, more elaborated on or whatever. So we're getting ready to have fun. Put your seatbelts on, buckle up, and here we go. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Girl, you're dangerous. So before I get hooked on your love, can you tell me if this what you want? Can afford to be dragged through the mud? Cause my heart is too fragile when it come to love. When it come to love. Cause my heart is too fragile when it come to love. When it come to love.
So,
now that's not to say I don't have a good time when you come around, but you don't act like that bitch that you just call.
Who the heck?
Alright, so yeah, Jaleel Knight is a musician, an artist, a rapper, a singer, songwriter, producer from Baltimore. Well, I was manufactured in Newark, New Jersey, but I was sold in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So, he's a guy with a story, man. He's a guy that likes to, look at things that are beneath the surface.
Okay.
Rather than taking things out.
All right. So you said a musician. How did you start? Like, what was your path, your journey to becoming a musician?
I always say it was my brothers because they used to rap and I used to be like, how the hell y'all put those lines together like that? So I used to record them on this little recorder and figure out how they put these words together because I was always entertained.
Okay.
And that's when I started doing that. Or what I do, because I really couldn't rap at the time, I take their lines and go to school and just smoke everybody on the blacktop. I was like 8.
Oh my, okay.
Yeah,
I hear that.
My brothers are 9 years older than me, so I was going there with 18-year-old raps, 17-year-old raps, so I really sound like I knew something.
Right,
It wasn't mine though. But
So who was your first music teacher?
her name was Miss Palenka. She was.
Oh, you remember? Wow.
Yeah, she taught me how to play the piano.
Oh.
And she got me into playing the trumpet and all that, actually. Well, first I started off playing the trumpet, and then she started teaching me how to play the piano a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She just taught me a little theory, nothing too crazy. Enough to kind of like give me a foundation to grow off of.
Mm-hmm. And then from that, what happened next? So did you say, you know, so long to the teacher, and then I'm kind of doing it on my own, or you always had someone with you, like training you?
Well, it wasn't like I said so long as that I kind of like graduated. So
Mm-hmm.
at that point, I didn't find nobody else who really could show me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't about to be paying for piano lessons. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's when I went to YouTube University.
They
accept anybody.
Right.
As long as you have a search engine, that's the only requirements you have to have.
Exactly.
And so that's what I used to do. On there, I just search particular topics and just put it together.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a whole playlist of about 50, 60 videos, just taking different pieces of a tutorial. Okay, this is how you do this, this is how you do that. And that's how I would come up.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, put it all together.
Where do you want to take me? And when I say me, your fan base, musically, where do you want to take us?
I like to be more authentic, right? So I just really want to just take you on a journey through some of the things that I went through.
Okay.
Whether it be a party scene and all that, like these memories, like you typically, any of my records that I make, it's typically probably inspired by a situation I've been in. The situation might have happened last night. It might have happened 6 years ago. It might not even been well, technically it is. Even if I pulled up to Carl's situation or somebody else's situation, it's still, I was still there. I could still rap about it because I got to enjoy those vibes and see what it was like being there.
Right.
So that's where I pull my inspiration from. All
right, and then you just mentioned a name, Carl Joseph. How did you hook up with his team?
So, from my understanding, the artist was mentioning me to him. He checked me out. He didn't think I was really blind.
Why not?
Honestly, that's a lot of people. My mother be forgetting I'm blind. No, seriously, she still send me pictures.
No.
I'd be like, Mom, beautiful. Believe it or not, I get more pictures than you would think because they just want me to fill a part. So what they'll do is they'll send a picture and then they'll write a caption, like they do on social media.
Right. So what was the best advice your mom ever gave you?
You grow through what you go through. I love that. That is so crazy. You grow through what you go through.
So growing up, you went through the Baltimore City public school system, correct? So in one of your songs, you talked about going through the jungle. Were you talking about walking through the halls of the Baltimore City public schools?
No, I was more so speaking on city in itself.
Oh, okay.
The city is different. Being blind or any disability don't mean shit. It doesn't cover you. It doesn't mean anything. Like, it don't give you as much as an advantage as you would think, because motherfuckers don't care about that.
Right, yeah, right, no.
Yeah, bro, people don't care about you, but shit, you an easy lick.
So
some of them have the mentality, shit, I'd rather finesse the blind person, because he might be a little easier than finessing this sighted nigga right here.
So you're blind and black male in America. Do you feel the sting of that?
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I never had a job or nothing. Never could get a job. I remember at one point I was actually trying to get a job, so it's like I always get turned down. Never got a job. You always have to figure it out. You know, people think blind people get all this money or get all these extra crazy benefits. If they do, bro, point me, because I don't. It ain't like that. I gotta work for mine just like you.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, yes.
I gotta work for mine just like you.
Well, the beautiful part is you are an artist and a musician, a writer, a producer. So you must have that special something to navigate you through life, whereas you didn't need the 9-to-5 job. That wasn't you.
Nah, I mean you get clients and things like that. But music is more so one of the things where you gotta put way more out before you receive anything, and that's one thing I do know. You could put a lot into a record and just barely make anything. It's just the way it goes.
Right. So in your journey, in terms of the songs that you've written, produced, how many do you have under your belt that completed?
I'm not gonna lie, I lost like 200 files last summer.
What?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I accidentally left my hard drive at somebody's house. They dropped it. It was over there from there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, 200 files is corrupted. You do low-key want to cry.
Yeah.
But honestly though, I don't know why, but it didn't. I know what it was. I was gonna do an overhaul on my computer. I was gonna buy a whole bunch of new sounds and other. I was like, this gives me a reason to recreate some stuff anyway.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's how I kind of looked at it. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, and then I got this thing where I'll make the beat and forget that I made a beat, and then want to record a song and like, I need to make a beat. Not remembering that I just made 20 of those joints. You know what I'm saying? So they always just, it just be a lot. But since I lost so many, there ain't that many no more.
So who influences you today, musically?
Like today?
Like the artist of today.
I think Lil Baby is fire. I think Dirk is fire. Pop, I like pop because they're so broad with their topics. Like, hip hop we get kind of like boxed in. Like, you know, it's only gonna be so much, but pop, they can go anywhere with it. Like,
I actually like pop.
I do too.
I like pop. I think pop gets a bad rap, like it's bubblegum, you know. But I think you made a very valid point where you said pop is a little broader because they talk about so many things.
But pop is so everything is meshed now. Like you got trap elements in pop and all that, so it's all on. I just like I'ma say pop because it give me something different. Like I might hear something like, oh wow, I didn't even think. Oh, you know what? Let me take that, add this, and go like this, and try to create this. You know, I don't listen to a lot of music outside of my own either. I don't. I listen to enough to keep up with the times.
Okay, right.
Because you gotta be a student. You don't want to just. I'm not arrogant enough, to think that the game won't ever change.
Right. Yeah.
Sooner or later, the sound I'm making right now, it's gonna go out of date. So I might have to go back and cook up another sound, or match the new sound and put a spin on it. Music always changes. So with that being said, I like to just get inspiration from other places.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then speaking of the future, like legacy, what do you want to be known for in about 10, 15 years musically?
I won't be known for music that's felt. Like I want to be known for being felt, understood. Oh, and number one records, of course. I seen. I can't remember off the top, but I think Stevie Wonder had something like 23 or 4 Grammys. Now I know how the Grammys are set up from what I'm hearing today, so I'm not gonna. But if I can get 26, just to get 23 or 4,
I hear that.
I'm cool with that. Or even a 23 or 4. I don't want 22. Like nigga, I mean I can't make you. Like we're not doing it. I want more, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So, question about legacy. My husband, when we first got married, we used to travel to DC on Greyhound. Now I fly first class. How do you want your fan base to do that? How are you going to take your fans from Greyhound to first class?
I don't like to ride the Greyhound.
Yeah, right.
I rode the Greyhound one time, and that thing broke down on me. So yeah, we gonna just go first class.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I never rode first class though. So hold on, let me break this down.
Okay.
Before I answer this, what you get in first class? You got more leg room?
Leg room.
Okay, talk to me. What
You
else?
get meals.
You get meals. What kind?
Nice silverware.
Okay, so
While everyone has a snack box, you get a whole plate.
Okay, you get
A bun. You can have your wine, your liquor. You can even go to sleep. You can stretch out your whole body. It's like a little sofa.
Okay. So first class, I guess, would take it as they getting real. So if that's the case, all right. So what would you describe the Greyhound as? Hold on.
Greyhound is how you described it. Breaks down.
Right. So it sounds like inconsistency.
Okay, there you go. And then the people that ride the Greyhound may, they may experience the same thing in terms of hardships and things of that nature.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. I say first class, from even if whoever's listening is in an impoverished situation, because I'm giving them, intimate details about myself. I'm open book. Like I get DMs, and things like that, like from the hood, and they'll tell me that I inspire them. Like hoodies really would say, like, matter of fact, I think I seen it recently. Nigga was like, bro, I clearly am not trying hard enough. He seen my post and say, yo, bro, I'm not trying hard enough. This shit made me want to move on with life. I'm like, damn, bro, what you was going through?
Well, you are an inspiration, definitely, because it's no excuse. No excuse. You played.
I tell my homies that anyway. They can't have excuses with me.
Right? Yeah.
At all. Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't bro. Like, you a black male? My homies like, bro, you a black male? I'm a blind black woman.
That's right.
It's not that simple, bro. Like, I don't even got my diploma. Because they stopped funding the program that was turning the work into Braille.
Oh.
That's why I don't have a diploma. So, I was playing around in school anyway, but it's like I did want to shape up just because my mother kept asking me. I was like, man, you know what? I don't really care about this, but I'm going to do it just because. So I don't want to,
And so what was your last grade completed?
I got expelled in 12, which is crazy.
Tell us about that. What happened?
I dropped out right after that.
Well, what happened? What you do? What happened?
Well, I drove a bus. So what? No, I'm serious. This is really what happened.
Okay.
So I got on the bus. I was riding the cheese bus. And the driver was in the back. This was my homie though. He was a young dude. I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know if he still work. But look, he still work, bro. So I jumped in the driver's seat, revved the engine. They all see me out there, they wildin'. But for some reason, the brake disengaged. That joint jumped forward.
What?
I let my foot off that thing stopped though, but it was just mad people out there. I could have hit somebody. They wasn't even tripping. They was laughing.
Well, I know, right?
Like, yeah, Lil. They're like, yeah, Lil, whip that bitch. You feel me? That's what it was. I'm like, there's gotta be somebody hating that don't report me. Like, come on, bro. Not even that serious.
Dang.
So they gave me 45 days for that. But I know when I came back, and then the principal used to. He was a new principal. He was asking, like, yo, Lil, why I keep saying you in the hallway? Now, mind you, I didn't know who he was.
Oh, because he was new.
He was new.
Right.
So I think he one of these little niggas in the school. So I'm like, nigga, because you keep looking. Fuck
Look.
You wouldn't see me if you wasn't looking. And they're like, yeah, that's the principal. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad. How you walk up to me to see and you call me Lil, nigga. That's what niggas that know me call me. Right. So then man, him got the beef from one day. Arguing and stuff. And then he said, talk to me when you get on iTunes or something. Now in my mind, like, bro, you know how easy it is to get on iTunes? Like, you didn't say, like, when I get a number one, we said iTunes. Right. Like, I should have dissed your kid. Nigga, I'll be on iTunes tomorrow. Right. You so dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, iTunes the easy part. Like, that shit gonna cost. You got Shazam and Siri, that shit's $0.99. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, so, long story short, they expelled me. But before they expelled me, I was, my teacher had quit. Like, Lil, like, we love y'all, but we got families to feed and they ain't not trying to pay us. I'm like, you know, hey, I'm not mad, bro. I'm like, I'm not about to, I don't like these niggas. I'm not about to force you to be here. Right. So anyway, I had went up to the Board of Education. And they pretty much was just saying, in so many words, that they're not going to be funding the education for visually impaired. They cut, right, it was a whole bunch. So that's why I didn't get my diploma. then years later, my mom wanted me to go back to school again, so she calling up the board, she calling everywhere, she pressing them down. I didn't even know she was doing this. I'm like, Mom, I'm 21. I'm outside wilding. I care about a diploma at this point. Chilling. I'm with my homies. We making a little bit of money that we think is money, but it really ain't money. You know what I'm saying? So she going there. Long story short, they set me into a school.
Okay.
21 now. And the school was 17, 16, 15, and 14 year old. The only blind one. I rap. Do all this. So now I'm walking down the hallway. It's a riot. It causes a riot. They're following me. Mind you, I didn't even know what the hell they was following me for. I'm just thinking that, damn, what the fuck is like lunchtime or something? We all walking in the hall. I'm like, all right, it's lit. Like, you know. So yeah, I got suspended from that school because they said I incited a riot. Now I swear to you, I really wasn't doing nothing. I honestly didn't understand what was going on, and I even got homies who could vouch. Like, so at this point, mind you, I didn't want to go back to school anyway because I'm like I said, I'm 21. I feel crazy being in here, like with all these young kids, and then these kids is trying to hit on me. Now I'm feeling low key. Like, I'm like, yo, I need to chill. Like it's low. I'm like, damn, it's sexual harassment. Like, what is it? You feel that shit got me thinking in my head. I'm like, nah, these little girl. I'm not, yo, bro. Like, I don't want the wrong signal to be.
Right, yeah, right.
You feel so? We walking in the hallway. Hey, Lil. I don't hear nothing. I got my AirPods. Lo and behold, right? So peep this. A little kick scandal had got out. Somebody had leaked a girl naked joint something. I don't know, for some reason, bro. He said it was. So man, the principal ain't never really liked me. He was forced by the board to accept me into a school, blah, blah, blah. And he thought I had something to do with, I don't know. It wasn't enough for me to stay there. Like, what I was going through was like, all right, I could say I tried my.
Right.
It didn't work out. I'm gone. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna fight the principal. I'm like, bro, I was slapping shit like, yo, bro, like, yo, don't play with me. That's not something you play with.
Right, yeah, right.
I'm 21, bro. Like,
right, yeah.
Just charged. Like, I'm not.
For life. You're charged for life.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, yo, I took that shit. I'm like, oh, nah, I ain't coming back. I never went back after that. I'm like, nah, I'm good on it.
So I hear you like PlayStation and Xbox. So which one, is that true? Do you like PlayStation and Xbox or?
I like Xbox.
All right, so how do you do that? How do you play?
I just figure out all the noises that the person make on the screen. I only play fighting games like Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I ain't playing no basketball. Or if I do play Call of Duty, I just shoot.
just shoot.
Yeah, that's
like that.
all I do is run my bullets out. Get smoked. As soon as I get this, like they know I'm done. Like, as soon as I get to the last bullet, niggas be like, all right, let me get you. Alright, well, that's this game over. I ain't playing no Call of Duty.
Oh gosh, well, I guess we could play together because I would do the same thing. That's
it, right?
No rhyme, reason to it. It's just and that's it.
That's it.
That is
Once the
it.
bullet's going.
Right, that's right.
Like, all right, well, what we doing now?
Right.
You know, but I like Mortal Kombat, though. That's my game, you know. I play Mortal Kombat since I was a kid, like since I was really young. That's the only game I could play. They be like, yo, you should have seen what he did. He just
the kick, turn around, the flip, and all that. Yeah, right.
Chop the nigga naked. Like, all right, sound like he did. It sounded good.
That is awesome. I'm telling you.
And I be willing to bet niggas like I be really want. Nobody don't want to take them bets though, man. I'm like, yo, give me 2 weeks to resharpen my skills. I be trying to play niggas for 500. I be wildin'. I'm like, damn, if I lose this 500. But I be really trying to be like, yo, bro, 100 a match. What's up? Yeah, I be trying to like bet niggas. Niggas don't want to bet though. They don't never want to bet me. So, you know, I just play by myself.
Now, you said something about the hearing, like your hearing is heightened. What is your, like, how do you, I guess, navigate through life with that heightened sense? Like, you may hear things that I don't hear. Like, what do you...
I really low-key don't think it's that I hear things that you don't hear. I think I pay attention to things that you don't pay attention to.
Okay, Like, give me an example.
Like, you're not about to be outside listening to every leaf rattle in a tree.
Right.
You might hear one bird or two birds, and after that, you on something else. You're on doing what you're doing. You didn't hear the third woodpecker, though.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, that's what I mean. It's a lot of sound retaining that I have to do. Like, I have to catalog. I have a catalog in my head full of sounds, so I can adjust. That's okay. So when I hear something, oh, you just dropped a pen. That's literally how my brain works. I will catalog so many sounds. It's not even funny. Like, to where as though I know what it is, which is crazy. That's just think that's a lot. Like,
yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, pens, coins, drop, people falling, stumbling. Look.
You know, like that's what. Oh, they walking up the steps.
Right, yeah, and then you may hear them stumble. Boom.
Oh, yeah, I heard you trip on that fourth
step. Right.
Like I was counting. That was the fourth step. And the only reason I know because I tripped on that. Hey, they hate it because. No, but this is the thing. I've done that. Like I'll be in another room or something. And I'll be in another room or something, and then I'll hear something. I'm like, I heard you. You did not get away with that. I'll let you know somebody heard you.
Oh, that's that. I'm telling you, that is.
I used to learn everybody walk. I used to live in my house. Everybody walk or run. I learned everybody's footstep.
Because there is a difference.
Yeah, because if it's a new footstep coming in my house, I need to know.
Right.
Most of the time, though, if it's a new footstep coming in your house, they're not going to be walking all through your house confidently. If they are, then there's probably somebody that's been there before.
Right.
And is comfortable with the lay of the land.
Wow.
Breathing. Awesome. If I can. If I can get you breathing, yeah, I'm going to catalog that too.
So what makes you attracted to a woman?
Me. So yeah, that's a good one. We'll be like physically or just
physically, physically, like their wholeness, their body, physically, everything.
Well, before we even get there, I have to judge her personality off the gate, because that'll let me know if I even care about trying to see what else is here. So I like fun, like I like open-mindedness. I like sense of humor. So I like to joke. I feel like some people just get to a point where they take life entirely too seriously, as if they don't only have one. Right. Like nigga, if you don't loosen up a little, you know. And as far as I need nurturing too, man, because you know I need that. Like I said, I need the nurturing side. I need somebody I can talk to, communicate with. You know? Like I said, that's open-minded. They don't have. That's not stuck in her ways. Like, oh, this got to be just my way or the highway. Well, we ain't taking the highway today. Right. Yeah, we taking the back road. The hell road with you. You gotta say, but I need something like that. And physically, I'm not really a titty man. I'm more of an ass man.
So what do? You feel on it and say, okay, maybe potential. Like
yeah, definitely. But this is the thing. Sometimes the females they'll just tell me the feeling because they want to give me that picture. Oh, okay. Like I don't mind. Like I'll be chilling, just like we'll get there when we get there. But they be on some, no, nigga, I want you to get here now.
So they take your hand.
Yeah, they'll take my hand and take me on a tour of their whole body.
Oh, interesting.
And I like, you know, they'll take me on the whole tour. I like women that take care of their feet too. So.
Okay.
And if they know that about me, they gonna call. Man, I just got my I'm like, send me a picture. Send me a pic. Let me see them. You know what I mean? They be letting me pick the colors and everything. Man, what color you want me to get on my toes? Like, Sting, I need you to get the little, you know what I'm saying? The moon polish or something. I don't know. I'm just making. But yeah, like, so you know, it's kind of crazy, right? Because when once they realize, so all right, the initial fear, what I've noticed in dating a blind person is the assumption that he may need all of their like help with everything, like a nigga just can't do nothing.
Like you just came out your mama's womb and
God damn, but I do live alone. Like you did come to my house and you told me the bitch was clean. Who cleaned it? You just told me the house was clean. Nigga, like come on, like, you know what I'm saying? So they one of the things that I noticed with that is that like you know once they realize that okay, he really don't need me. It's lit. Like now they having fun. Now they exploring. Now this a new lane. They never been here before.
Right, yeah.
But when I talk to a female, see, I only got a few seconds. I got less time than the average guy because they already judging me. So within that conversation, I gotta hurry up and knock these assumptions aside, knock this aside. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get. And she like, oh, okay. My other homegirl told me about how what she do is, and see, this is why. See, this is gonna be there. She wiped the screen off. She said, yeah, come here, man, let me clean your phone. She cleaned his phone. As soon as he typed the passwords and his fingerprints on where the letters would be, I'm like, yo, what? Yeah, I'm like, you never cleaning my phone. My shit's always gonna be dirty. Honestly, I appreciate the women I've been around just because of just how they think. Like, I've been around some powerful women and the strength too, because I get a lot of my mental strength from the women around me, not the niggas, because a lot of these niggas be soft. Like they really can't handle nothing they go through. They start crying and breaking down like they really can't. But a woman be like teach you how to be low key resilient. Like, especially my mother with 9 kids. Like, come on, how resilient do you have to be? You know?
Yeah.
You know, so
Facts.
I appreciate in that sense the women around me. You know, my father made me realize the only thing he taught me was just like what not to be when I get older.
Like what? What do you mean?
Nah, like what kind of father he was. Like,
Oh, okay, yes.
You know, because you gotta have something to compare it to. It's like, yo, I know what not to do on this end. So, and then I had like an old head who showed me, you know, pretty much how I should treat my wife and stuff. I was only like 15, and I used to watch how his family carried, how his family dealt with him, how they talked to him, how his wife, you know what I'm saying, treated him, how he treated his wife like she the only thing that mattered. How he, you know what I'm saying, how he was involved in every facet of his kids' lives. I was like, yo, bro. My whole point of saying that is like, instead of me like just taking certain lessons from my parents, it would just be like from people that's around me. Like I learned from them.
Yeah, like a village.
Yeah, that's why I take them to raise a child.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Honestly, like I really believe that.
Now, do you see marriage in the cards for you? Is that something that you aspire to become a husband one day?
Eventually, I ain't even thinking about marriage. I'm not even about to capture you. I'm not even thinking about marriage. A woman might take it there. I'm like, let's get married today. You feel me? Like, what are we waiting for? Never know. So I don't just. But right now, nah.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. So I've seen several pictures of you with some like sunshades. I love shades. I'm a sunglass wearing chick. So what are you wearing now? What are you wearing now?
Oh, these things? Oh, these things right here is called night vision. You know what I'm saying? It's my new line of shades. But they Bluetooth, you feel me? Because sometimes, you know, just to keep your hands free, especially like when I'm out moving around, I could take a call, I could have a conversation through the Plus I like to wear them. I like to wear glass shades anyway, so it you know, it doubly comes in handy when I can just have a conversation or, you know, take care of some business without having to always get my hands involved. And when I'm moving out in public, and keep the glasses on. It all makes sense.
Yeah, and you look very handsome in them.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right.
I try to look in the mirror with this boy. I really like my good side. You know what I'm saying? These things available now too. You know what I'm saying? But you know. They're available now for purchase on me.
And they're called what again?
They're called Night Vision.
Night Vision for Jaleel Knight, right?
You smart.
Okay, can I check them out? Let's see.
Oh yeah, sure. Hold on.
Oh. And can I put them on to see if they're heavy or? Oh no, these are lightweight. Oh my gosh. How do I look in them?
Oh, you look. Can you listen to music and stuff and all? Oh no.
Crazy was with us till last night.
Oh.
Around when I'm playing throwaway.
Oh, nice. Night vision. I love it. Oh my gosh. Awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch you call your wifey, that's my dog. She doing what excite me, that's my dog. You on her couch, ain't got no cash, you a dog. She keep on putting up your half, you a dog. If that hoe can't take it home, dog. Fuck you right in half.
All right. Yes, we are back. Yes. Oh man, that was. Let me tell you, I'm still laughing at some of the things in that interview. I tell you. You are your disposition, your character, everything, sense of humor. So what is next with you? What's next? What musically, what's next for Jaleel?
I just dropped the My Point of View playlist.
Okay.
It had 8 tracks on there.
Okay. And where can people find that?
Everywhere.
Okay, so you're on Spotify,
Apple, Tidal, Deezer, Amazon, MediaNet, Google Play.
All right. So that principal, did you tell that principal to go back to that?
I tell him that because he said iTunes, and I'm just like, yo, bro, like iTunes, you can just do. That's not an accomplishment. That's like easy.
Look. And then, are you working on any other videos, or what's happening?
Yeah, we just dropped the Once Upon a Time video.
Okay, right. I love. Let me tell you, I love that video.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
The energy, the kids, just it was just great.
I ain't gonna lie, we was lit out there.
Oh.
Lit out there.
And that was in Baltimore. That was filmed and shot in Baltimore.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Awesome, awesome. So listen, are there any questions out there for Jaleel? Let's see. Do we have any questions out here? Let's see. We have someone from Baltimore. What is her name? We have, let me see. We have Divine Franklin from Baltimore. Hi, Divine. Baltimore definitely present. That's what's up.
What's up, Divine? How you doing? What's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? Oh, my bad. That's my brother right here. I didn't even know that was him.
We have, is it Drew Johnson from Baltimore? I don't know if he's from Baltimore, but he says this is dope.
Okay. Appreciate you, guys.
So yeah, and then you have the night vision. How the night vision's doing?
We working. We just put a last minute touches on the designs and things like that, but it's coming for sure.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So listen, you have anything else for your fans out here?
Hey man, if y'all not follow me on the gram at Jaleel Knight Official. You know, Jaleel, Jale. Y'all see my name, Jaleel Knight Official, on the gram, man. It'd be lit on that thing, you know. And just stay tuned for new music, man. We gotta jump on this roll song too, so we can really turn that bitch up a little. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going on tour?
We work. Wait a minute. We working on it.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Listen, when you go on tour, let me know. I'm going to follow you. I'm a fan. Yes.
I definitely appreciate you.
Oh, man. Well, we appreciate you because oftentimes people are like, well, Lisa, this is Urban Tools for Change. What does this interview have to do with, a tool? First of all, I believe music definitely is a healthy tool in your toolbox. And for someone who is blind, I have to say, again, you have no excuses, people, no excuses. He's navigating these streets. He's navigating the studio. He's just navigating life. And guess what? Like I said, he's bold, black, and blind. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what is up and coming next for Mr. Jaleel Knight. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, somebody asked me, do I want to work with? Who do I want to work with? Oh, I want to work with. Let me see. You know what? I want to work with Dirk for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fire. Roddy Rich, I hear that a lot. So you know what? That'd be crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I want to do Summer Walker. MMA. I want to work with the ladies too, man. I got that side of me too.
That's right. Yes.
For the streets now. You know, let's get it done.
That's right. Now, what ladies would you like to work with?
Summer Walker, LMA, City Girls, Cardi B.
All right.
I'm trying to think. Nikki, come on, man.
Look.
You out there.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's in your reach. Definitely. It's in your reach. And you're going to look back on this interview 5 years from now and be like, oh my gosh, that's what I said. And look at me now.
Yeah, sure. And like I said, I appreciate you for having me. And I love this interview. I actually, when I was listening, I was like, damn, I forgot I said that part.
Look.
Got all that part, that whole.
So, yeah. All right, you guys. Any other questions for Mr. Knight?
Yeah, man. Any other questions? I'm trying to get drunk.
No. Oh. And it was your birthday this month. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Scorpio gang, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I feel you. I hear you. I'm the end of November. I'm a Sag.
Okay.
Oh, somebody. Wait a minute now. Someone asked, are you dating somebody?
Yeah, he doing too much. Hey, y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
How you doing? Yeah, that was my brother. He got fucking yeah, questions and shit. Fuck out of here, man.
I know. Oh Lord. Oh, so we'll keep that under wraps for now. We'll keep that under. All right, Mr. Knight. Thank you so very much for entering into the Urban Suite. All the best to you and everyone, your entourage, your fan base, everything.
This is my family. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, LTL gang. I hope we point at
Oh, Knight, hey.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you.
Oh, mwah. Bye.
All right, take care.
All right, you too. All right. Listen, he's a great guy. He is a great guy, and I'm looking forward to what his career is going to turn out to be. And just, I'm very excited for him. And guess what? You saw him first in the Urban Suite. So everyone, good night. God bless. I think I may be on Sunday, not really certain, but definitely Tuesday, November 16th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Urban Suite. Goodbye and good night. Bye.